Astronauts have had their fair share of spooky experiences while working in space. Here are some of the scariest things they have seen. 1. The blackness of space. While the view of the Earth from space is awe-inspiring, the vast emptiness of space can also be quite frightening. Astronauts have described feeling an overwhelming sense of loneliness and insignificance while looking out into the abyss. 2. The aurora borealis. While the northern lights are a beautiful sight from Earth, they can be quite eerie when viewed from space. Astronauts have reported feeling like they are floating in a surreal, glowing world when passing through the aurora borealis. 3. Space junk. The amount of debris orbiting the Earth is increasing every year, creating a hazard for astronauts working in space. Some have reported seeing discarded satellites and other debris pass by their spacecraft at incredible speeds. 4. The sound of silence. The absence of sound in space is something that many astronauts describe as eerie. Despite there being no air to transmit sound waves, some have reported hearing strange noises, like hissing or popping, while outside their spacecraft. 5. Shadows on the Moon. During their lunar missions, some astronauts reported seeing strange shadows on the surface of the Moon that seem to move on their own. While most of these sightings can be explained as natural phenomena, some remain unexplained to this day.
Hey guys! I came here in the middle of the video, asking you to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, because there is a lot of special content every day. Keep watching.
6. UFOs. Despite the lack of evidence, some astronauts have reported seeing unidentified flying objects while working in space. While these sightings could be explained as satellites or other space junk, some remain a mystery. Overall, while space can be a beautiful and awe-inspiring place, it can also be quite frightening at times. The unknown and unpredictable nature of space can leave astronauts feeling unsettled and anxious, even with all of their training and experience. One disturbing phenomenon that astronauts have experienced is the space radiation. Being exposed to cosmic rays, solar flares, and other high-energy particles can have severe health consequences, including cancer, cardiovascular disease, and damage to the nervous system. Protective measures like shielding, spacesuits, and stringent health protocols are in place to minimize astronauts' exposure to radiation, but the long-term effects of space radiation are not yet fully understood. Another frightening experience that astronauts have reported is the sudden loss of communication with mission control. While in orbit or on a spacewalk, an interruption in communication can be unsettling and leave astronauts feeling cut off from the rest of the world. Such a loss of communication can happen due to failure of communication systems, equipment breakdowns, or even a natural disaster like a solar flare. Finally, the dangers posed by space debris cannot be overstated. Spacecraft traveling at high speeds can be severely damaged or destroyed by even a small piece of debris. Worse still, the risk of a catastrophic collision becomes greater as the number of orbiting objects increases. Efforts are being made to track, catalog, and remove space debris, but despite these efforts, the risk of a collision remains an ever-present danger to astronauts working in space. While the thrill of space exploration is undeniable, it is essential to recognize the inherent dangers of venturing beyond Earth's atmosphere. The risks faced by astronauts are significant, and the bravery and dedication of those who choose to make this journey is awe-inspiring. As we continue to push the boundaries of space exploration, we must remain mindful of the challenges and hazards that lay ahead.